The power of music is amazing. It can shape lifestyles, thought patterns, and habits. It goes beyond just what you hear to what seeps into your mind in the subconscious. Welcome to Beyond Music, where the power of music is being used to shape lives. It's also a concert, and with me to talk about that is Tim Godfrey. Now, I love him because he's so animated about what he does. An award-winning gospel musician, Tim truly is a talent. It's a privilege having you today.
Nice to meet you too.
Wow, Tim, now let's start with what's the concept behind Beyond Music?
Well, the concept behind it is basically having, different artists come and work with a particular choir. Okay. And normally when you go for concerts, everywhere you go to, and when it's gospel, what people do is that everybody comes and there is some sort of, well, maybe not necessarily, you don't see it, or it's not something that happens real, but subconsciously there's some sort of competition going on. Everybody wants to sing and that person and everybody. The concept behind this one is having one choir, one band, but then different artists. So the choir is actually hosting different artists to come in and do stuff with the same. So there is some sort of synergy, or there's a connection between each of the artists. And then nobody is trying to out-sing anybody, because you're going to lead. I'm going to lead this person to the next artist. So it's like a sequence. We're all doing the same thing. It's one voice that we have and everything. And basically also is to bring in some serious excellence and quality into Nigerian music, Nigerian gospel music.
I'm so glad you said that, because one of the things, or one of the challenges for some of us who have music shows on TV is that you want to play gospel music, but sometimes the quality is not always a par with the general music. So you're using the word excellence. Yeah. What is going to be different when it comes to excellence on that day?
Now we as you know, if you know LCGC, or even if you know me, you know that I actually believe in doing things properly. So we've been rehearsing real hard. I mean, I personally criticize myself a lot, so I've sat down outside the music to listen to some of the things that we've done, and sincerely I've been amazed with what has come out from it. So whether it's the vocals, whether it's the instrument, whether it's the artists themselves, whether it's the songs itself, we've changed a lot of things. We've brought in professionalism, we brought in spirituality, we brought in style, we brought in creativity into everything that we're doing. So sincerely, I can tell you for free that what you're going to hear, I mean, in this concert, it's something that you've probably never heard before in Nigerian music. I'm very serious about it. It has the whole package put together. When you start, I have about 8 horns guys, 4 keyboards guys on the keys, half drummer. So it's a proper concert. Some people come in for concert and do soundtracks, and people come with 2 instrumentals. This is a full. It has never happened in Nigeria before. Such quality. I'm telling you, it has never happened. So it's going to actually change the look, the perception of gospel music, absolutely. Okay,
so you've whet my appetite now. Definitely whet my appetite. Who will be there? We already know that the Lagos Community Gospel Choir is hosting. Yeah. Which of the artists are we hoping to see?
Okay, we have Mondele, she's going to be there. We have Tosin Martins. We have Lara Judge. We have Eben. We have Timmy Dakolu.
Wow,
yeah, that's so many of them.
Quite a lot.
Yes, and then you have also Tim Godfrey, that's myself, I'm going to be there. We have Pan and Pasipo.
Are you serious?
We have Cobams. I think I'm missing somebody. I have Buki. So 9 strong, huge, fantastic artists that are going to be there, and they've been all working hard, and we're all together, we're all friends. It's more or less like a family now with LCGC. Yeah.
Okay, now when people come for the concert, I know that there's a lot of expectation. What are you hoping that people go away with? More than just, listening to Buki, listening to Cobams, or listening to Panem. What do you want them to go home with?
Number one, you're going to hear all of these artists in a way you have not heard them before. Absolutely different. Number two, it's first, people have always asked me, you always talk about gospel music, you stand for kingdom, this. We don't even have any gospel music anywhere. I mean, they listen to I have a lot of friends in the secular world, so they listen to them and they're asking, what is the alternative? We don't have anything that we can say, okay. Lots of parents don't have songs they can play for their kids.
Kids. Tell me about it.
You just hear a child of 4 or 5 coming to sing one song that you're, what? Where did you hear it from? So the music is very spiritual. You don't even need to play a song to know the song. It moves through the air. Okay. And then for us, for spiritual people like us, God, every season God is saying something fresh. There's always a sound in the air every season. So what we're trying to do in this season, and mind you, choir style of singing has actually died in childbirth. I mean, not even in America. They don't really appreciate it. So God is using us to bring a fresh sound into, number 1, gospel music, number 2, choir singing. It's something that people are already forgetting. No, we don't want to, there's no need. So LCGC brings in that freshness, and we're bringing in, making it very African, making it very interesting. So that is that on that. But the most important part of it for me is that for anybody, anything, we're praying so hard, we're fasting, we're working so hard. So on that night, I believe strongly, I know that people are going to be healed. People are going to be delivered. There will be restoration. I mean, so much beyond the ordinary is going to happen. So that's actually the key for me when we say beyond music. It's when people would go down and the freedom to worship. People would just come down and just totally give themselves away to God, and then go back home with testimonies traceable to what they heard on that day. So, and it's not, I have a deck and then heard it. No, I'm talking about miracles. So that's what we believe God from, and that's what God has told us that He's going to do on the night. So people will come in and just want to come and see a show, a concert, but they'll meet revival, they'll meet, changes in their lives. Yeah.
Wow, okay, so definitely a lot to look forward to. So now I know I've been talking to you as Tim, the music director. Yeah. I want to talk to you as Tim Godfrey. So what are we expecting from Tim Godfrey, the artist?
You know, so if I want to reintroduce myself, I'll say, okay, my name is Tim Godfrey, aka Mr. Champion, aka Mr. Agidigba, aka Ekelebe Master. So these songs that I've just spoken about, Champion, Ekelebe, Agidigba, are 3 of the songs that I'm going to be putting together, meddling together, and that's 1. Number 2, you're still going to see the energy of Tim Godfrey. You're
yes, tell me about it.
Sometimes, people just say, this guy, every time I come up,
I lose weight looking at you. I lose weight just watching you.
They say, you must be taking something. This is not normal. It's something you're taking. So they say, which of them? So one day, one of these comedians told me that I'm going to be like the face of one of these energy drinks.
Energy drinks. So we're going to see all that on that.
Yeah, we're going to see all that. And a fantastic LCGC will also give that energy also. So it'll have the energy. What I say is that on that night, the heavens will kiss this earth.
Oh, that's
so they'll
nice.
just come down and smash together. It will be so powerful. So I also will be doing some of my new songs also.
Oh, really?
That we're releasing quite soon. I'm releasing an album this year. So
okay, so we have a taste of that. That's really nice. Now, the fantastic thing about the show today is that we're going to be talking to some of the artists that Tim has talked about. Yes. We're going to have them on set, and they will be giving us their own take on Beyond Music, and of course, what's happening with them as artists. We took a short break. When we come back, wow, 3 of my favorite gospel artists will be on set. Stay with us.